Welcome everyone at the new episode of the Flizzcast, where I, Jelmer, invite friends and clients of Flizz to have a chat about what's going on in the e-commerce space, what they're doing. And today I have Ilias here. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
We had some fun day yesterday here in Copenhagen.
Yes, we did.
How did you like the city so far?
Yeah, the city is very nice. It's my first time here in Copenhagen. Yes, thank you very much for having me here at the Flizz podcast and here in Denmark. I like it very much. It does look like a little bit like my city town in Poland where I'm from, and having a good time here with you.
Nice. Yeah, so actually, how we got about this is that I got to know Ilias. I got to know you like 6 months ago, 6 months ago. Yeah, through the community of George. Shout out.
Shout out to George.
Yeah. And then you kind of grew slowly with the e-commerce, and it became your store was growing and stuff like that. And then we said for fun, like, hey, if you make I believe it was a 5K day.
5K a day, yeah.
Yeah, then I would get you some kind of an espresso machine. But I quickly realized it was quite difficult to manage that or to get it delivered or whatever somehow. So I was like, hey, let's invite you instead and have some fun days.
Let's take a coffee here.
Exactly. Now we're here having a fun talk as well. Some good talks. We had some good food yesterday. We're gonna have some good food after this as well. So
some Japanese food.
I think so. Yeah. So
never had it before, so I'm curious.
Gonna be good. You blew up quite quickly.
Yes.
With the e-commerce, which I was surprised that it went very, very, very fast. What do you think was like the key ingredient for you to blow up like with your store that fast?
I don't think there was a special key ingredient for my growth. I'm already in the e-commerce space for like 3 years, but not specially in drop shipping. Also some other things, some other big platforms in the Netherlands and Belgium I sold there before. So I was quite in the e-com space, always doing my research, always looking at the guys on Instagram, etc. I was always seeing the ads overall. But the special key ingredient, if I would say, is just I focused on the important things in the business, and that was growth and that was cash in. Before, when I started some other businesses, I was always focusing on some stupid things like logos and maybe this name of this shop is not good or something, just stupid things, And this time I just focused on, all right, let me get the cash in first, the cash in. And then when things need to be fixed, like email marketing or customer service or some other things, shipping, etc., I will fix it later,
Yeah.
So that was the best key ingredient that I can give you and give the guys at home. Focus on the cash in, focus on the revenue, and the rest will come. Just learn how to set the whole process up.
Yeah. Also, like, I've been talking with many guys that say that they were even selling multiple thousands a day without logo. They were just, they were just having a few products on the website and like starting to sell. And if you really have a winner, like, it will sell even with only a picture.
Yeah, it will sell with only a picture or just a ugly ass shop or something. You just need to convert the lead, and that's simple. You don't need a fancy store or a fancy logo or a fancy name or something. You just need to convince the people at home that's seeing your ads to buy it, and then it will buy. I was talking about this the other day with a friend of mine. He was asking me some questions. What do you think of this logo? Blah blah blah. I said, bro, that logo doesn't matter. It's just your product and your ad, right? It's just the marketing. How you convince the people at home to buy your things. I say, believe me, when you are buying some things online or you need something, right? You are not going to look at the shop. Yeah, I really like this jacket. It's a Nike jacket or something, just for example. But I don't like the logo of the store, so I'm gonna buy it somewhere else. You're not gonna do that, right?
Yeah. Mainly, you're looking at reviews. You're looking at, okay, what is the delivery time? Are they trustworthy? Stuff like that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And sometimes if people really like to buy it, for example, for myself, I needed something less, and I was online shopping. I don't even looked at reviews. If you really want something, then most people are just looking at reviews after they bought. They're gonna search it. Yes.
Yeah. So we got in touch after you already did, I believe, more than 50K without any email marketing.
Yes.
And then we got to talk, and you were like scratching the head and like, oh shit, how much am I missing out on, right? We're working now together for a few months. How's your experience so far, and like how you feel that we're getting along with the results?
So the first month without Flizz, I did 50K, and we spoke before. I know that we spoke before even I start doing great numbers or something. We were talking about Flizz or about email marketing, and you told me, just first try to get your first clients in and try to get some 10 or 20 sales a day. And first I'm gonna 10, 20 sales a day. How am I gonna do that? You know,
it sounds like a lot, right?
In the beginning, 10 sales a day. It sounds like a lot, but then the sales are coming in, and it's crazy, man. How things can go fast, right? But the first month 50K without email marketing, and then the next month with email marketing, I thought, now I'm going to do my second month. So I did the 50K, and then the second month I thought I have to do 100K. Or something. That was my goal, 100K. And
you smashed it.
Yeah, I smashed it. They told me when the big sales are coming in, then you need to focus on email marketing, and that was always in my head. Then we start doing that, and I checked the results last, and it was great. Without email marketing, I wouldn't be able to hit those numbers. So that's very nice.
Yeah. And so you see, like also with dropshipping store, like it's still important to have email marketing on.
Yes,
because,
of course.
I see so many people like, email marketing is only important when you're branding or stuff like that, when you have recurring customers. But actually, even if you're dropshipping, you get a lot of recurring customers with email marketing, and people often forget that because, of course, with a brand you have a little bit more leverage, and you can get higher numbers, even higher numbers. But the numbers are already good when you even utilize it on the dropshipping side. So that's nice.
Yes.
And I think also what a lot of dropshippers forget is that the profit margins are already quite thin. Like to really make good profits, like you have to have a good lifetime value of your customers. And I think that email marketing is key to get actually your profit margins up in a way where you can spend more in ad spend, right?
Yeah, for sure. Eventually, if you are selling good quality products, then email marketing is king.
Yeah. Now that you have been doing like 100K in a week, I believe even, that's like incredible achievement. First of all, I mean, there's not so many people in this planet that achieve that, so that's super good. Do you have like ambitions in the next period of time that you say like, okay, I made this, right, and now I want to get there? What are your main goals, for example, for the next year? I mean, we're now nearing 2024 and looking forward to really crush that year. So what are your main targets?
The main targets are, so when you are an entrepreneur or a business owner, same thing, you're never satisfied with your numbers. I don't know what it is, but you're just always looking at the numbers. You're doing like $100 a day. Okay, I need more. You're doing 1K a day. All right, I need more. I'm doing 5K a day. Okay, I need more. It's like a never-ending loophole.
Yeah.
But I think it's good because you're always hungry for more. You're satisfied with what you have right now, but you are aiming for more. You're looking for more. You're growing as a person. Your business is growing, and when you grow, it's just an incredible feeling when you feel like you progress in life, right? When you're standing still or doing the same numbers every day, looking at it and you think like, okay, that's nice. But when you see it growing, you see yourself growing, the people around you growing. That's the nice thing about having a business or doing great numbers. So for me, that's it. So about the goals, I think I told you that yesterday that in about 2-3 weeks I'm going with some business partners of mine. We are going to Italy, I think, and then we're going to write some goals down for the next year. This year was really great year for me. I have achieved things that I didn't think were possible. I always had it in my mind that I will achieve those things, but when you achieve it, then you think, wow, I did it, and then
it's a great feeling.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, and then you're just thinking, okay, what's next? Next? And when you have that momentum, you just want to keep going and keep going. So if you want to achieve your goals, then you have to write the goals down. So that's really important for me. So I'm gonna do that, and I have some goals in my mind. I have some ideas, some plans. But what I can tell you is that 2024 is just gonna be an amazing year.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think also, correct me if I'm wrong, that the first sale that you ever make is gonna be a moment you never forget.
Yeah.
And then from there on, basically, you have some bigger milestones, like your first 10K, your first 100, and your first M, and then you move onward. And like, do you have the same when you hit those numbers that you think back about that first sale and you're like, wow, what the heck has happened the last time?
I had it with my first 1K day, and then I was very happy with my 1K day, but then I was thinking I was happier with my first sale. I don't know why. And then my biggest milestone was a 12,000 a day, and it's a funny story. I was just laying on the couch. I was just scrolling. And then I get a pop-up from Shopify. Oh, let me see what we did today. Oh, 12K. And it was like, and then I was thinking, right? I even called my friend. I say, why I'm not satisfied? Why I'm not like, when my first sale came. When my first sale came, I was just, I remember as the day of yesterday, I was going to the gym, and I checked my phone, and I get a pop-up from Shopify, and I was like, shit
That's
works,
so nice.
I was very happy.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And like, do you have like international ambitions as well? Because I believe, are you running like only Netherlands right now, right? Or
for the moment, I was running only in Netherlands and Belgium.
Yeah.
So that is where I started. Also for people at home, I don't know where you at, in Norway, Denmark, or I don't know, just start a native shop. That will be my advice, because you have information about your country, etc., and you know the language. But then, if you want to make bigger steps, bigger numbers, then go to other countries. And I'm busy right now with making some new shops in some new countries. So big ambitions.
Exciting.
I just want to destroy the whole Europe with my shops, and I'm coming for it. So big ambitions. Yeah. Other countries expanding, like
very nice. Yeah. I think also for everybody watching that is into e-com and developing themselves, maybe running their own stores. Like now, for example, we're a few days here in Copenhagen. You get to know Denmark a little bit. You get to know the culture here and how people purchase and their behavior and stuff like that. And I think for everybody, I can recommend to go abroad, experience new things, and especially like now, for example, you have been here 2 days, but I know for 100% that when you come back in the Netherlands, you know way better how the Danish people think, how their purchase behavior is, how you can like kill the sales in this country, so to say.
Of course, 100%.
So yeah, go abroad for everyone. Like if you have the opportunity, like even if you're still in the early stage, maybe having a day job aside, like take some days off, go to other countries, explore the cultures.
Yes, for sure.
Because like all the answers are in front of you, right? Like it's just like when you just have your eyes open, soak everything in like a sponge, and then think with marketing glasses rather than like being a consumer. You can actually achieve great things because it's not rocket science, but I think most people make it too difficult for themselves.
Yeah, the most people are just I think not lazy or something, but they're just afraid to take the step or something. I don't know.
Yeah, taking action is a big thing. Yeah.
Because when you not take action, then you don't have to think about the failure. And when you take action, I think the most killer of success is failure.
Yeah.
And not failure especially, but because failure is very good. I like failure, and I like to fail. That sounds crazy, but I like to fail because when you fail, you have the moment of like, oh shit, now I have to fix it, you know?
Exactly.
And when you fixed it, it's great.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, when you fail again and it's the same problem you fixed, then you can fix it really easy.
Yeah.
Also for the people around you when they have a problem, or maybe your friend is starting a business or something, and he has that problem. Then you can just say it like, bro, I had this before, bro. Don't panic. That's easy. I will fix that for you.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Like the solution oriented mind.
Yeah. Exactly.
They also have this saying, I have to think if I get it right again. Fear kills more dreams. No, fear kills more dreams than doubt ever will.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah, so I have it actually hanging in my hallway. So every morning I wake up, I go to the bathroom, I see that quote, and I'm like, okay, man, I'm gonna kill the day, make my best out of it, and make it a good one. And in terms of what do you think, like in terms of targeting for dropshipping? Like when you talk about like scaling, targeting, for example, on Facebook, TikTok, all the platforms, and of course, email marketing is part of that. How do you think personally that the market will develop over the next years? Because I talked with someone today, and he said like, hey, there's gonna be a little bit less targeting options because of legislation, for example. There's gonna be a little bit of, the pixel is getting less data nowadays and stuff like that. So he said like, hey, email's gonna be more and more important. How do you think that will develop? Or do you think like maybe there's coming new platforms that you can scale even harder on?
I think there will be more platforms. I think it's just gonna grow and grow bigger, because if you see nowadays, you can't live without your phone. And what are you doing on your phone? You're constantly on social media. Even with the last update of Meta, right?
Yeah.
They had an update for you can do a subscription. And when you bought a subscription, you don't get any ads anymore, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But people, they were like, oh my God. And how do you say that?
They were afraid.
Yeah, they're not afraid, but no, are less people seeing my ads, right? But I was thinking like, okay, but the people that are buying it, they don't even shop on Facebook, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Because if you really hate the ads, then you don't even have an engagement with ads, and then you buy that because you hate ads, right?
Yeah.
That are people that are never shopping on Facebook. So I thought the targeting is getting even better, because now the ads are going to the persons that are engaging with the ads. So maybe it's even better for the conversion rate. And even when TikTok came up, before TikTok, people thought, okay, Instagram and Facebook, there are never gonna be a greater platform than Instagram or Facebook. And now with TikTok, people say, "Oh my God, TikTok is the shit. There are never gonna be better things than TikTok."
Yeah.
But just wait 2-3 years, there are gonna be greater things than TikTok. And yeah, just growing and growing. And I think, if you're not doing things right now online, you're just sleeping.
Yeah. And what do you think that this AI's impact gonna be on, for example, ecom?
I think AI's impact, not only for ecom, but for very other jobs, are gonna be very great. And if you are not gonna use it, then AI will destroy you. So you can compete against AI, but then you will lose. Or you can work together with AI, and then you will just kill the whole market and very much industries.
Yeah. So actually, it's quite funny because, like, when you like you said, like when you reverse engineer the fact of people buying the subscription to not get ads, right?
Yeah,
it actually fine tunes the pool.
Yes, exactly. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah,
it fine tunes the pool of people that see your ads, right? Like, do you think? Because of course we have to see how it plays out over the coming months and maybe year. But like, how do you think that?
Want some water?
Yeah, please. Let's go. How do you think that actually? How you say that? How do you think that this is impacting the CPMs, for example, over the coming period? I mean, it's quite a rough guess to say, right? Because like there's less people to target, but at the same time, maybe there's more competition on the advertising market. So it's a rough guess, but how do you think yourself, knowing with your own data, like what the CPM will do over the coming period?
Yeah, a lot of so we are in a lot of spaces with ecom people and the people that are working online, right? And I was seeing everywhere that everyone was scared, etc. of the CPMs, but I was looking at my CPMs, and my CPMs were great. Even with when I test new products, it worked great. And when I test shit products, then they are high. So I think if you're just better than the competition, better than your competitor, and create better ads, then don't have much to worry about. That's my opinion.
Yeah. So basically, you're saying like it doesn't even matter, like, because back in the days, when I'm talking about dropshipping 2019, 2020, maybe, like you were just building a store, putting a product online. It was either selling or not selling.
Yeah.
You couldn't get blocked. There was a lot of stuff going on. And then Facebook started to ban accounts. There was different things going on. Even like big companies, like I know certain jewelry companies here in Denmark that are doing really big numbers, and even they just get randomly blocked on Facebook. It's just weird policies.
Yeah.
And people say like, oh, it's gonna die out. It's gonna get more difficult. Personally, I think it's just gonna develop more and evolve in different directions. How is your vision on that? Knowing that you have been in the e-com space for some years now, doing other things as well, with platforms and stuff like you mentioned earlier. How do you think that's gonna be in the future? Because some people are like, oh, the next 2 years are the last years, and then it's gonna be dead. But I don't believe that, because it always has been there, right?
Yeah, it always has been there, and it just can't go away. Because so you want to tell me if because I heard it a lot. It's very funny. Last time I was at the event and I was just talking with a guy, and he told me he really want to start dropshipping, and he said it a little bit louder. He said like dropshipping, and then some other guy he walked past, but that wasn't an event or something about e-commerce. So, and he walked past and he said, "Haha, dropshipping is dead, bro. You're 10 years, you're 10 years too late." And I checked my phone, I checked my sales. I said, "Okay, okay, I'm too late."
Priceless.
Yeah, it's priceless, man. But no, it's just gonna evolve. I think it's just gonna be more competitive, of course. But if you're, like I said, if you're better than the competition, then you have nothing to worry about. And this just scared mindset. And I personally don't live in that. And I'm just thinking, if they're gonna come up with some crazy things like bans or anything, I always have a saying: if there is a problem, there is a solution. And if you want to get there, then you just have to do the work and
Exactly. But also like the last years, everything has been improving. Not only the marketing side, but also the suppliers have been improving.
Yeah, of course.
Shipping times, product quality has improved a lot. It's much easier to get access to good products, to get good quality products, fast shipping.
Yeah.
So I think that will also keep evolving. It wouldn't surprise me that in the next maybe 2-3 years we have 3-day shipping from China, because it's like some quick plane going from A to B, something like that.
Yeah, of course.
And when that happens with the right marketing, market fit, right marketing, right branding, right email marketing, as well, like everything will be even more fluid.
Of course. Yeah.
And like you mentioned, working together with AI. Already we're doing that now with our email marketing, that we're like targeting using AI a little bit in the emails as well. And that will of course develop over time as well to improve the results. But I think in general, if that keeps developing, it will be only easier, in my opinion, to dropship if you have the right setup.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to add up. But you said right, man. Everything evolves, right? The marketing evolves, the products evolves, and those people that are shipping out our products, they are evolving too, right? So it's also it's nice. We are gonna compete. Like these days, some of my products are just getting shipped out in like 5-6 days. That's crazy, right? For drop shipping, and
because they're coming from the other side of the world,
other side of the world, in 5-6 days. So that's crazy. We are just competing with brands at this point, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's why you see a lot of branded dropshipping coming up more and more. And I think that will be fluid as well at some point, because it's nothing more than just a delivering method, so to say.
Yeah. And when you're just starting out, there's of course nothing wrong at all with branding. Branding is amazing. It's a really great business model. But if you want to get it a little bit quicker, then with branding, dropshipping is just amazing, because you can just scale very, very hard. And sometimes they say, even when I did in dropshipping, I was thinking like, but 1 or 2 day delivery is the best, and then I can sell very much.
Exactly, yeah.
But if you can convince the people that are seeing your ads to buy from you, then
if you communicate clearly, it's fine.
For example, I can give you an example. If you really need something, you're gonna wait 5-6 days, and it's not a problem, right? I needed a whiteboard like 2 weeks ago to write out my goals. And the delivery time was 1 week, but I couldn't find another one, so I just bought that one, and I have to wait 1 week because I need it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's cool in the end of the day. Right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. So, like, we just talked about delivery times and stuff like that. Like, how do you think the quality of products and also delivery times will improve on your end? Like, do you have like any guess? And with like, how many years do you think that would take to get there where you want to be?
You mean with the quality of the products and where we get the products?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think because like our phones, for example, they're coming from China, our Apple phones, and very, very much products are coming from China. So I think if you really want something that just looks good and you're very, very specific to your, how do you say leverancier?
The what? Sorry?
Leverancier, how do you say that?
Your supplier.
Yeah. If you're very specific to your supplier, then he can just make great things for you.
Yeah.
And also find, if you not produce it yourself, he can just find some nice things.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's just gonna be better and better. And
awesome, man.
Yeah.
And like, if we dive a little bit into like your why, so to say, because you've been doing a lot. Also manual work. We've been talking earlier, and you've been doing a lot of manual work as well back in the days.
Yes, I did.
What is your why, and like what made you move into this direction, and like what it drives you? Like what is the fire inside of you? What is making all this happen?
That's a really nice question, Jelmer. I think the why in me is because when I was 17, I made 7K, around 8K in my second month of doing some e-com things on a big platform in the Netherlands. And yeah, there's a whole story behind it. I will leave it for maybe the second time.
Yeah.
So I leave the people at home a little bit curious. But I think it was because back in the day, just maybe I made it too quick. Maybe it was the path for me. I don't know what it really was. But every job that I had after that, I was just being like, I was just all to myself like, bro, you made 7 to 8K in 1 month when you were 17. You're 19 right now and you're earning like 15 bucks an hour. What are you doing? And that thought, it was always in my head, but the mindset, it wasn't there. So I just needed to take action and just go.
Yeah.
But I think that's my why, and always just wanted more in life. Always.
Yeah. And do you have like a deeper purpose? Like for example, have you had like past experiences that kind of grew this fire into you? Or is it like just because you want to be more?
Yeah, it's also that, but yeah, I worked like many jobs, and I quit school when I was I think 18.
That's already a big choice. Yeah.
Yeah, I just hated being there, man. And it all is because of that 8K, right? When I was 17, it's all because of that. And I was already reading books, and I knew that we are all human beings, right? We can all think, we can all use our hands, and I just need to have something to put my mind into it and put my work into it, and then I can make it happen. But we were talking about it a little bit earlier. I don't know, it's just the mindset and the fear or something of failure, and maybe my why is failure. You know, I just don't want to fail in life. I hate it.
Does it also stress you sometimes or not?
Not really, man.
Okay.
Because I know I'm just gonna pull it off.
That's good.
So
that's super nice.
Just being a little bit arrogant is not bad, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there is a big line between arrogance and being self-confident.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
So,
exactly.
I mean, it's always good to be confident.
Yeah.
Like you know Dan Peña, right?
Yeah, I know him.
Like he always says, like build confidence in the first years of your life, because without confidence you're not gonna make anything.
No, of course.
And that's the key.
Imagine you're making an email and thinking, this email is shit, but imagine that, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna do my dropshipping business.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I will build a shop. Maybe it will sell. Maybe not. No, you have to just go behind your laptop and think like, bro, I'm gonna kill this.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's
cool.
It's with everything I do right now.
Awesome, man. And if people want to learn more about you, where can they find you?
They can find me at Ilias Kain. Ilias Kain at Instagram.
we will put the link.
Yeah, we will put the link
down
in the
description.
And maybe a little pop-up here.
Yeah. Cool. All right, welcome.
Yes, thank you.
And thanks for joining. It was a really good talk.
Thank you.
I'm curious to see your growth on the sideline for the next year to come. Really good plans for the email as well.
Yes.
Really seeing good stuff happen already, and I think it will only become greater and better. So
of course,
we're gonna have some Japanese food, I think.
Yes.
Round it off. It's dinner time. It's almost 6:30. So we're doing this for you, so you have awesome content and get inspired by the man himself. So thanks for joining, and
no
for you at home as well. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had some great value from it. It was a great session. I had a lot of fun, at least.
Yes, me too.
And I hope to see you in the next episode again.